Jai Hind students, welcome back to your second class. Class 7, do you remember which movie we were doing last time? You all must be thinking, or you remember? Yes, we were doing Wake Up Dave. Yes, so Dave needs to wake up. And what needs to be done? Do you remember my last question? Was Dave sleeping? Or something else? Well, I told you this movie is related to media. Which type of media is there? This is a electronic media and print media movie. And as a student, what is the importance to be educated? Yes, that means what type of knowledge you should gain. Print media or electronic media. So for electronic media, I'm going to tell you one simple thing. Electronic media tells you whatever you watch on your television, like your news channels, and print media is related to your newspapers. So now what happened when Dave, what he used to do? He used to sit and watch television. Oh, he was big fan of news channels. He used to watch all the news channels. And then one day he met one of the famous journalists named Srinivasan Jain. And he got a chance to interview him. Yes. Now, there what happens? There, when he starts interviewing and he start doing the interview, what he knows? He asks, "Sir, what is there that you are such a big generalist?" Then he tells him that I'm a renowned generalist because I read the news. That means whenever I get something, I undergo into that. I check the reliability, how much the news is correct. Is it a fake news or is it something else? And then what he does, he asks that if you are reading or you are listening any news, you should be knowing that from which source it is coming. The source is truthful or not. And then Srinivasan tells him one more important thing, that don't believe on every news. Every news is not that important. Every news has some or the other bit. So what you need to do? You need to do only one thing. And one thing, what is that one thing? That one thing is that whenever you listen any news, please try to know that what is the truth of that news. If it is a political news, then is the news has some authenticity, or it is just the two parties which are discussing on something and you take it as a reality. So in this way, he tells him so many things. So for example, he says if you're watching a sports news and someone is talking about so and so cricketer, then you are so much interested to know about his life, but how much it has a truth, that also you should know very well. So he says, whenever you listen any news, be vigilant. See that news very carefully. Watch it and then analyze it. After analyzing, believe it. And after believing it, then only share to him. And so like this, Dev understands that every news is not just for giving knowledge. Sometimes it is related to fun. Sometimes it is related to your fake news types. What are these fake news? The news which does not have any authenticity. It does not have any reliability. So on such things, you need to be very vigilant. And when Dave returns back and he shares his feelings with his mother, he tells that yes, all the newses are not correct. Rather, we need to understand the news. So this was a small story related to Wake Up Dave. And here what value this movie is telling you? Did you understood that? Yes or no? Well, don't take tension. I am going to tell you. The value is citizenship, logic, and reason. So, logic and reason comes from where I tell you that whenever you are listening any news, you should be vigilant, you should know the authenticity. So, that is your logic. What is the logic behind that news? And the second is the reason. Why this news is being flashed on the television. How much it is important for you and how it is going to help you. And then, secondly, this, as a citizen of this country, what is your duty? As a citizen of this country, where you need to take a step. As a student, what is your responsibility? So, and one more thing, kids. This was all about Wake Up Day. Now, I'm going to introduce you your book. This is your book, My Cinema Book. And here you have your first chapter, but before your first chapter, you will see something related to this school cinema. Then you need to fill up this page. What is this page? My profile. And then comes your chapter. Wake up, Dave. And here is a small story about Dave. Here's the small summary. Dave Chatterjee enjoys watching television and wants to become a journalist, as I told you. His mother, however, does not approve Dave's television viewing habits, even if it is watching the news. So she says, don't watch news also every time. She is worried about the impact of the media will have on him. Curious about how influential the media can be, Dave sets out to find answers to all his queries. He interviews Srinivasan Jain, who gives him insight into what makes the news and how to question and analyze the media. After the interview, Dave does a bit research that helps him better understand the roles and functioning of media and the importance of being proactive. He launches Wake Up TV, an internet news blog shedding light on local concerns. Why I read this? I read this so that you get a small crisp of this story. Yes, I know when we will meet, you will ask me, and whenever I will get a free time or you have a free period, I will show you this movie once again. So, what Dave does not stop here. He carry on. He launches his channel, then a blog, and such things help Dave to grow more. Kids, be smart, be active, rather be proactive. Be strong, be safe from corona. This was all, and here your story ends where Dave is now a vigilant citizen of India. In next session, I will be telling you how to do your exercises, and if you don't have the book, don't be tense. I will be giving you a short worksheet where you need to write small answers related to this movie. Till then, stay tuned. Sanitize your hand. Bye bye. Take care.